Count me for $2,000 a month. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do the right way to get this car. Once I get a car, I'm gonna have another job anyway.
All right, 2 clips in this video today, and you don't want to miss these. The first clip, he's missing something very important when trying to buy a car. And the second one of the craziest reasons to buy a vehicle. Welcome to the channel. If you could, please hit that like button and drop a comment. It really helps push the video out. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Let's get into the first clip.
I'm working on your application. You put $11,200 a month.
Oh, I didn't understand. I thought it was saying what I make yearly.
For the minimum requirement, you will need roughly $1,800 a monthly income. What's your monthly income?
I make $800 a month. I'm doing Uber Eats. Once I take it a little bit more serious, I know I gotta get better at it.
What do you think you're averaging getting right now, though? I need to know like a number so I can put it in there to see what happens.
I'll never mock anyone for their job or for their income, but $800 a month and trying to finance a vehicle? A good portion, if not all of that, is going to go to the car. He must have a free place to stay because you cannot live off $800 a month. My rent alone is 3 times his monthly income, not counting utilities. And what if he lost that free place to stay? He would be completely screwed.
You could say I make $1,800 a month.
If you can tell me what you actually averaging rather than just me putting a number out there, I can get you a more accurate figure for financing.
Count me for $2,000 a month. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do the right way to get this car. Once I get a car, I'm gonna have another job anyway.
How long have you been doing Uber Eats for?
I'm about to start it. I seen other people do it, and I've been riding around with them while they've been doing it.
So you haven't done it yet?
No, I have not done it yet, but I know I can do it.
My question to you was, what's your monthly income? You told me you do Uber Eats, right?
No, I be riding around with somebody doing it, but I can do it.
We're going backwards here. Trying to finance a car with 0 income. Not only that, Uber Eats. If you are in between jobs and need to make some quick cash for a very short period of time, Uber Eats is a great option. But going into debt to drive for Uber is a horrible idea, especially since Uber's entire business model relies on keeping capital costs and risks off their books. Uber offloads all major expenses onto the driver.
Myself.
You're not making $2,000 a month.
To be honest with you, yes, sir, but I know I can do it.
I understand you can do it. It doesn't work that way. I can't just put on a figure.
When I get a cosign or something, then I just try to reapply, bro.
Yeah, that's the best way. You can use anybody. I don't care who they are. I got you approved already in that sense, but without that income, it's not going to work. That's the only thing holding us back.
Let me ask my mother, man.
Sounds like a plan. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll give you a call in the next couple of days to see how everything's going. Maybe mom can help out.
No car, no money, no job, and he's going to ask his mom to co-sign. The only good part here is it actually sounds like he wants to work. He's just going about it completely the wrong way. I'm surprised the dealership would even suggest he finds a co-signer. I get they want to make a profit, but this is just wrong. Let's get into the second clip.
On the application, you put $500 down, but I wasn't able to do it with that. It looks like they're going to require roughly $2,000 to get into a car, but that also includes your taxes, tags, and everything.
All right, I'm stuck at the moment. I'm getting ready to move, but I want another vehicle, so I was hoping you guys do like a permanent tag, or can I get a paper tag that I can just transfer in Pennsylvania when I officially move in?
So you can always transfer tags wherever you want. You might get Maryland tags now, but then once you move, you just go to PA and you show them the registration, and then you can get a PA tags.
I'm moving in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so I didn't want to be stuck with a Maryland tag and then transfer. But I saw the Telluride and I really liked it, so that's where I'm stuck. Do I wait till I move with my new address, or do I do it now, or can I get a paper tag?
To be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. I know that down payment was a factor. Can you get a cosigner?
I'm not really going to ask anybody to co-sign for me for that. I don't need a vehicle.
So he's got bad credit and doesn't even need the vehicle. Why is he purchasing a vehicle he doesn't need? Not much to put down, needs a cosigner, and he seems more worried about the tag than getting himself into debt for something he doesn't need.
I was just trying to find something that would help me establish my credit history a little better, because I really don't have much credit on my credit report from what I saw, but
you do.
Some of the stuff that I do have stuff on there.
Yeah, something's bringing it down. It's pretty low right now. You're at a 501.
I don't know what the hell's on there that's really that major to bring it down that much, because I don't really have like outstanding like major debt.
I would definitely recommend looking into it. It doesn't just go down.
You could do it with 2 down, you said, right?
Yeah, but that includes taxes, tags, everything.
All right. I'm interested. I got to see what I got working with. I understand where you're coming from about transferring all the tags and stuff, but I'd rather not go through the hassle of doing that. I'd rather just register it once somewhere and be done with it.
We can just do a title only in Maryland. We just won't charge you for tags, and we'll get your 30-day tags. Then when you move to PA, you just go and get your tags.
So you'd have to title it in Maryland either way, basically, unless I move.
Financing a vehicle to establish your credit when you don't even know what's on your credit report and what's bringing down your score is insane. You can pull your credit report for free, find out what the issue is, likely missed payments and your credit utilization is too high. You need to fix that. And if you need to establish credit, get a very small secured credit card. Stay within that 10 to 30% of the available credit and pay off the balance in full every month. Your credit score will love you.
Beforehand.
You're going through second chance financing. They're going to want proof of address. Long story short, if I change that to 1 month or 1 week, your approval is going to change drastically because it's a higher risk. So I always recommend, if you haven't moved yet, do it now before you move, because right now you have proof of residency for a little longer.
So you would just bring me the title from Maryland, and then I would get a 30-day tag, and then I could just re-register it in PA.
Yep.
All right, I gotcha. I appreciate you giving me a call back. Let me just see my financial situation here and what I have going on, and if I can swing it, I'm probably going to do it. I just wanted to reach out and just see what options there was and move on from there.
Yeah, I also took care of you because it looks like you also came to us before, back in 2020.
Yeah, I did. I applied before. I don't look all the time for cars because my company gives me one, but I wanted something to help me make some payments, get some stuff established, and refinance it later. But I need something with a third row. And honestly, I saw your TikTok videos, and I'm like, this guy seems pretty cool to deal with.
Whenever you're ready, man, you let us know. We'll be more than happy to help.
I appreciate it, man.
Probably one of the worst ways to establish credit, as he said. And it's not even establishing credit. He just has bad credit. Buying a vehicle isn't going to help much until he fixes what is bringing his score down. Luckily, there's an easy way to find out. Pull your credit report. Many of them are free. I actually check mine weekly just to make sure there are no errors. I'm going to end the video here and ask you again, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.